I know, right?
So go ahead, Dean. You can talk about it.
You tell the story. You better tell the stories than me.
No, man, it's me and you. And then there's a drunken idiot. Now, I have patience for drunks because a lot of times guys could be a really good guy.
Yeah.
But then when they drink, they're just a total asshole. This guy was an asshole. And he was
What happened? What were you doing?
Well, we walked in. Well, we went to a pizzeria that the guys that at the hotel, the front desk, they swore it's a 24-hour joint. So we went there, and it wasn't. Or else I don't know what happened. Do I got something in my lips?
No.
Okay, sorry. The people at home, Jimmy made a
I just do my wipe lips thing because I just ate something, so I wanted to make sure that it wasn't on there.
So you did it, and I did like a mirror. I do it right now.
No, not at all.
But so then we walk into something like, all right, listen, dude, I need pizza. I got to celebrate. You know, It's almost like a crackhead needs like a crack. Like I need it. So I'm like, what I say? Oh, Dean, I go, I need pizza. I go, I don't give a shit. Let's go get the. It's almost like the episode this Thursday. I go, let's go to 7-Eleven. I'll get some 7-Eleven pizza.
Wow. Yeah.
And
so
that's what we did.
What'd you say is brave?
That's brave.
Yeah, that is brave.
I
get down like that.
And you got some hot dogs.
Yeah, I got hot dogs.
You swore from the show that you never eat hot dogs.
I know, man, but it reinvigorated my love for hot dogs. Watching that episode,
we were.
Matt, you made a left on the story. What happened?
I know, Jimmy. I swear.
I have to know.
I need a GPS in my head.
So there's a guy you and Din Thomas. You guys walk into 7-Eleven. It's late. And there's a drunk guy. Is he a big guy, small guy?
Average guy. I don't know.
Yeah, he was average.
Not a little guy.
But he was with a girl too, right?
Remember the girl was a mess too.
Yeah, she was a mess. I mean, they were like, they had scabs all over them. Yeah.
Okay.
So the guy he was arguing with the guy behind the counter.
Okay.
And then we're like, so we're sitting there, we're waiting for stuff, and then he started talking to us. And he was a little obnoxious, but he was a close talker. No, Din Thomas?
He was all up in your grill.
What was he saying to you?
So I went to... what was he saying, Dean? He was kind of like saying almost like asking what the guy's problem, like almost wanting us to agree with him.
He wasn't confronting you. He was just going, what's his problem?
Because he was talking shit to the cashier.
Yeah.
So he was like starting with the cashier first, and he was trying to get us to co-sign on the shit that he was talking.
Exactly. But then he was getting too close. So I'm like, oh, you're one of those close talkers, man. Just, take a step back. And that's when he started to almost direct his shit towards me. Am I?
Yeah.
Did I start? Was I wrong?
No, you wasn't wrong. He was just drunk and aggressive and didn't realize how close he was to people. Like his whole depth perception was like out of it.
So I go to get some drinks or something, and Dean's left alone with the guy. And the guy started, what did these guys start saying to you? He's saying like, should I fuck with him?
Yeah. So like Matt leaves, and I knew Matt was going to do something, but I think I like a nudge and say, hey man, keep your cool. So then I'm standing there, and the guy, and for some reason, like everybody fucks with Matt, but nobody fucks with me.
Did the guy know you were together?
Yeah, he knew we were together. But for some reason, everybody feels like I'm their friend, and they don't fuck with me. So he comes up to me, and he's like, hey, should I fuck with him? I'm gonna fuck with him. I said, man, don't do that, man. I said, you better not fucking say one thing to that guy. And he starts walking out, and he's still talking shit.
They had some. The guy was.
Was he kidding when he said, "You want me to fuck with him"?
No, he was dead serious. He was dead serious. Like, hey, man, I'm gonna fuck with him. Should I fuck with him?
Because I didn't bark at the guy. I didn't bark at him, but I did tell him, like, hey, man, you don't invade my little bubble here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. Yeah. I mean, Jimmy, I'm not a nose to nose talker. You know what I mean?
I don't like nose to nose talkers. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's like fuck off. And then he was drunk, but I have patience with guys like that. So I come over, Dean's telling me, man, don't knock this fool out.
Yeah.
He goes, man, we had such a good day today.
Well, the thing is, I like seeing a motherfucker get knocked out like the next man. I could have put it on World Star, but for some reason, I just knew that was going to be bad for the show.
But nothing happened. The story really amounts to nothing.
Yeah. I was hoping the guy took a swing and you put him down.
Oh, but it shows you. Now, Din Thomas was with me on more than one occasion. On the LA episode when that bum started almost attacked me. I mean, it's like I have a witness where there's something with me, man. I'm not starting no shit, Jimmy. I'm a husband and a father.
Like that has anything to do with it. Honestly, I do not know why people pick on you, because I was there when that bum did it. And that bum, he had a little style too, man. He had a hat on to the side and shit like Will Smith, the little sleeve and shit.
He might have been something back in the day.
Yeah, he might have cahoot back in the day. But
he wanted to scrap.
Yeah, he had, but for some reason he was like, he walked by you, he was like shadow boxing and shit. Like, you want some of this?
The fuck am I doing? I'm not.
What did you say to him?
No, he walked past us, and I was with Rory, and I don't know if Dean was a little to the side. I don't know where you were, Dean, but I was with Rory, and the guy was talking to himself walking past us. So all I do, I'm not looking at the guy, but I'm keeping an eye. I'm not playing a knockout game or nothing. I'm not getting fucked up. I can tell the guy he looked like a whack job. So I was like, kept my eyes on him a little bit when he walked past. So maybe he saw me looking at him. So I'm talking to Rory, and the guy just, all of a sudden, the guy's right up in our space going, I saw it. You got something, motherfucker? You're looking at me, motherfucker? Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Am I missing anything?
No, but he was really aggressive.
Yeah. So I just I angled my body and I barked back at him a little bit.
What'd you say?
I'm not going to do it justice.
What did he say?
I don't even know if he knows.
What?
I told him eventually.
Yeah.
But I mean, what they capture on camera, because then they picked up the cameras because the cameras weren't on us. We were waiting for Dana to get done with an interview. He was doing an interview for ESPN about the fights that weekend, and so we waiting out. So they weren't taping us. So then by the time they picked the cameras up, that's when he was still like kind of walked away a little bit, then started walking back, and then you catch me telling him there's a safer fight on the next block, buddy. Yeah. Go ahead, get out of here. Don't do yourself a favor, But I cooled off by then. But when they're that close, you got to kind of.
What did you do when he was that close? Did you tell him?
Well, I let him. I told him it ain't gonna be good for him. But it was more. If I try to do it now, I'll just try to sound like a tough guy.
But you said this ain't gonna be good for you.
No, I don't remember. But it was more like he saw, like, dude, you're not gonna. This is not. There's an easier target elsewhere. When guys feel like they get something back, they might go, all right, you know what? I'll go smack around somebody that I could smack around. I don't know.
But Matt wasn't having it, man.
So
I think the guy would have fought, but when Matt kind of said that to him, he was back. He was still talking shit, but he was backing up as he was talking shit.
Because it's really a no-win situation. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get cold clocked. I'm not gonna get I'd rather deal with the court system than fucking have to
get knocked out.
No, I'm not dead, because then that'll be all over. I'll wake up and Dean will be over me going, "You got knocked the fuck out."
It's true, man. It's better to deal with the court system than the hospital.
I'm like, where's my buddy Din Thomas? He's fucking putting it on World Star, like he's World Star.
I had your back, dog, but I was too far filming it.
Oh man, but we have a freaking ball on the road, Jimmy, much like we have in here.
Absolutely, but here we're just in one little room. At least you guys are free, enjoying yourselves.
I'm sweating.
I know. Well,
am I just out of my mind today?
I'm not hot. I mean, I'm comfortable. Temperature-wise.
Just call me
cold in here, actually.
You fucking pricks.
Are you cold?
Look at
I'm all right,
Chris,
but I'm saying
I'm looking at Chris, the producer. Anybody?
I mean, I'm wearing a sweatshirt.
All right. I'm hyper. I worked out all morning with our good friend Pete Drago Cell.
Who do you think he's fighting, Tyron?
You still on that?
Yeah.
That is important news.
I'm dying to know.
What if it's somebody not in the rankings?
No, for a belt?
Like somebody that hasn't fought in a while, maybe?
He's trying to say like a Nick Diaz character or somebody. What do what'd you just do?
What?
Why'd you itch?
I winked.
No, is it?
No. Listen, I can't say. All I can say is this. Ooh. There are a lot of guys in the race right now.
Not really.
Well, there is also, hold on a second. There is no guarantee that GSP is going to fight at middleweight.
I mean, there's no date on that fight. There is no date on that fight between Bisping and GSP.
Who says
Nick Diaz ain't got no date. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of factors involved with this.
I want to just.
I think it's GSP.
I want to sing some rap lyrics.
I think it's GSP. it's George St. Pierre.
That's what you think?
Yep, I think that he's not going to go middleweight. I think he's going to fight welterweight.
Look at this stone-faced motherfucker.
He's not fighting middleweight. Everyone thought he was going to fight middleweight against fucking Michael Bisping. No. He's going to stay at welterweight, yep.
I don't know about that.
Some video came out this weekend, though, of like GSP looking way bigger than normal. Bisping was making fun of him. So who knows?
Okay, well, that shows you what I know.
Doing his push-ups.
Not GSP.